the alien queen, accidentally caught a human's scent and couldn't hide her reaction. The tall blue alien queen Zara paced nervously in her royal chamber. Her long silver hair flowed behind her as she moved. Her 6 fingers tapped against her thigh. In rhythm with her 3 hearts, she had ruled the Crexian Empire for over 200 cycles. Yet today she felt something she had not felt in ages. Fear 5 days ago, the human ship had landed on her planet. The small crew of 7 claimed to come. In peace, they were the first humans the Crexians had ever encountered. Most of her advisors wanted to kill them immediately. But Zara was curious. She had allowed them to stay in the guest wing of her palace while they discussed trade. The human named Ao, Kate had caught her attention from the start. Kate was short compared to the Crexians. She had light brown hair that fell just past her shoulders and eyes the color of the twin moons. She spoke with confidence during the meetings, suggesting fair trades that would benefit both species. She smiled often, which Zara found strange yet somehow pleasing. Zara had not meant to walk past the human quarters that evening. She had been on her way to the observation deck to watch the sunset. But as she passed the garden, she caught a scent that made her stop. Her nostrils flared and her spine straightened. It was the human Kate. She was alone in the garden, sitting on a bench near the glowing night flowers. She had no idea the queen was nearby. Zara froze. Her sensitive Crexian nose picked up the human scent, carried on the evening breeze. It was unlike anything she had ever smelled before. Sweet with hints of something exotic and unknown. It triggered something deep and primal in her body. Something she had no control over. Her blue skin began to glow slightly, her body responding in the traditional Crexian way when they found a compatible mate. This was impossible. Crexians did not mate with other species, especially not with small, weak humans. Zara tried to back away, but her legs would not move. Her 3 hearts beat faster and her breathing became shallow. Kate looked up, suddenly aware of someone watching her. When she saw the queen standing at the garden entrance, her eyes widened. Zara could not hide her reaction. Her skin continued to glow brighter now, pulsing with light that illuminated the garden path. Kate stood up slowly, her human eyes wide with surprise. "What is happening to you?" she asked, taking a step forward. Zara wanted to run to hide her embarrassment. But queens did not run, so she stood tall even as her body betrayed her. "It is nothing," she lied. "You should return to your quarters." But Kate did not leave. Instead, she walked closer, studying the glowing blue skin with scientific curiosity. "Your species glows," she said. "Is it some kind of bioluminescence?" Zara swallowed hard. "No," she said. "We only glow." "When?" She stopped herself, but Kate was smart. She had studied Crexian biology during the journey to prepare for the mission. "When you find a mate," Kate whispered, finishing her sentence. Her eyes grew even wider. The silence between them stretched. Zara had never felt so vulnerable, so exposed. Her ancestors would be ashamed, a queen showing such weakness in front of a lesser species. But there was nothing lesser about the way Kate looked at her now. "I'm flattered," Kate said finally, a small smile forming on her lips. Zara blinked in surprise. She had expected disgust or fear. Not this calm acceptance, not the way Kate was now stepping. Even closer, her hand reaching out as if to touch the glowing blue skin. "Humans have similar reactions," she said. "We just show it differently. Our hearts beat faster, our pupils dilate." She pointed to her eyes, where Zara could see the black centers had, indeed, grown larger. "And we get this feeling in our stomach like we're falling." Zara did not understand the falling reference, but she understood the rest. Somehow, against all logic, this small human was feeling the same connection. "What happens now?" Kate asked. Zara did not know. The ancient text said nothing about what to do when a queen found herself compatible with an alien species. This was new territory for both their worlds. "I would like to learn more about humans," she said formally, trying to regain her queenly composure. "Perhaps we could start with you telling me about Earth." Kate smiled. "That sounds like a good place to start." As they walked together through the garden, the queen still glowing softly, she realized that her people had been wrong. Humans were not weak. They had something the Crexians had lost over centuries of conquest. the ability to adapt to embrace the unknown without fear. That night under the twin moons of Crex, the first true alliance between humans and Crexians began, not with treaties or trade agreements, but with two people from different worlds discovering they might not be so different after all. The next morning, when Zara entered the grand hall for negotiations, her advisors noticed something different. The queen stood taller, spoke more confidently, and kept glancing at the small human female across the table. Her usual coldness was replaced with something new, something that made her seem both stronger and more approachable. By the end of the week, when the human ship prepared to leave, trade agreements had been signed and diplomatic relations established. Kate would return to Earth as the official ambassador to Crex, and Zara had promised to visit Earth within the year, something no Crexian monarch had ever done leave their homeworld for another species. As the human ship lifted off, Zara watched from her palace window. Her skin glowed faintly despite her efforts to control it. The humans are dangerous, one of her advisors warned. Their technology is primitive, but they learn quickly. They could become a threat. Zara turned to him, her three eyes narrowing. Yes, she agreed. They are dangerous, but not in the way you think. They make us feel things we have forgotten. They make us question traditions that no longer serve us. She looked back at the disappearing ship. That is what makes them powerful. The advisor did not understand, but he did not need to. Zara was queen. Her word was law, and she had decided that humans, specifically one human, would be welcome in her empire and in her life. The stars had brought them together against all odds. Two species from different corners of the galaxy. Now they would write a new story together. One that began with a chance encounter and an unmistakable glow.